first came to TikTok, I was a huge pick-me. This was like 2-3 years ago. Like how I was able to grow my platform, I was
basically be a fake ass hoe. Be a fucking chameleon.
Being a whole fucking pick-me, yo. And that's why they say, you know, elevation is very important because
Where's the elevation? Where's your elevation? Because it's not there. I know you like to be delusional and lie to yourself. Ma'am, you have done the antithesis of elevation. You are non-progressive. You have regressed. You have fell off.
I used to follow a lot of female content creators that was male-centered on YouTube, and I kind of just like
basically pander to men and get the bag. I told you a lot of these women who claim to be for men's issues are fucking chameleons. They just here for a bag. Instead of becoming OF and do virtual corn and show their bodies, the intimate details of the exposed private parts of their bodies. No, they'll just pander to men and tell them what they want to hear. But there's no laws changed. There's no laws that benefit men. There's no prevention of misandry. There's no addressing the anti-misandry, anti-black misandry policies, the unjust misandric laws that go against men. But just these women just act like they're just chastising women, and act like they're fake holding women accountable. How can you hold somebody accountable on the internet? Let's be for real. That's why y'all don't like me. This is why y'all hate my guts. Because I'm going to tell you the fucking facts. I'm going to tell you the facts, the truth, and my facts. And I'll give my opinions here and there. That's why y'all don't like me, because I keep it real. I'm for real.
Adopted that way of thinking, right? Until I started really critically thinking and thinking for myself. Fuck these niggas.
And fuck these beaches. Fuck you hyenas. Fuck you heifers too. And I'm going to play the rest of the video, because I was going to say something that will wishing unaliving of this, and I wouldn't feel bad if she was unalived.
And I genuinely mean that with everything in me.
That's why you would never have a husband. You say fuck F these ninjas, then you should kick that black Pookie veteran out your house, out your home. Then you should stop living off him. You should stop supporting sprinkle contests. You should stop trying to emulate Shira 7.
Rather, and I hate to say this, okay? I really, really hate to say this, but it has gotten to the point where I would rather put all of my faith into a degree.
You sound dumb. What is your degree gonna do for you? Oh, let me guess. I've just found out. So you talk about the white man and his mama. You have all this disdain for the white man, but you want to get his degree. And you want this European lifestyle. A lot of you women want to be white. You want the soft white female life. And most white females don't live that soft life. The majority of them don't. But y'all have been so brainwashed by their media and their propaganda that all white people are just rich and well-to-do. That's not the case. Do you do any research, ma'am? Or you just read memes and you just watch video clips, but you don't do no digging? You don't watch the full documentaries. You don't read. You don't study. That's your problem.
Than a man.
I feel so bad for your son. And I'm serious. I feel so bad for your son that he has a mother like you.
All of my faith into a degree than a man. Into a degree than a man. I would rather put all my faith and all my marbles into my education than a man. And that is no lie. So I don't want to hear, y'all, because y'all keep saying up here, oh, well, women are picking wrong. Some women are not picking wrong.
No, a lot of you women are picking wrong. A lot of you women, no, the truth is you're trash, so you get with trash. A lot of you women are avoiding decent men, good brothers, hardworking brothers who got their stuff together because you don't want to be under a man, under a black man. You want to be under a white man, a non-black man. Y'all love the hell out of non-black men. Y'all will go 50-50. A lot of y'all will do the 90% and the white male, the non-black men pay less than 10%. That's what it is. Y'all hate yourselves. Y'all hate being black. You have no black pride. And you wonder why you have all this colorism. It's coming from you heifers. It's coming from you mothers. It's not coming from the men. Who's the first teacher of that man's child? When that man's a little boy, who's their first teacher? You. The woman, not the dad. The mother, not the father. But most women can be around children without no questions. And you wonder why you got a lot of creepy ass women out here. But because I expose this, y'all hate my guts. I don't care. I'm going to keep, every time she says something stupid, every time she says something that's detrimental to the community, that will especially hurt you women. Because to me, Shira 7, sprinkle is one thing, but to me, she's more of a problem than Shira 7. Women like her are more of a problem than Shira 7. At least Shira 7 ain't telling you, as much as I can't stand sprinkle, Shira 7, I can't stand her. She ain't telling you to commit fraud. She's telling you to get a man for his money, but she ain't telling you to commit crimes and talking about do all types of fucked up shit. She telling you to be a degenerate, a Jezebel, but she ain't telling y'all to commit fraud. She ain't telling you to go out and steal stuff. See, I can be fair. She is more dangerous than Shira 7.
Okay, what women are doing is women are settling.
Man, if you don't shut the French toast up, you already settled when you had a bastard ass child, a child out of wedlock with an ain't shit dude because you wasn't shit. I don't want to hear nothing about you having low self-esteem and all that other stuff. That's a freaking excuse. There are a lot of men who have had low self-esteem and didn't end up with toxic women. Stop it. There are women who had trauma and unresolved issues and stuff and didn't choose no Pookie and Ray Ray. They got help. Stop making excuses and take personal responsibility and stop being a victim. Be a revolutionary victor.
Because they want to be married, just because, they want that male dominant figure around them.
You're mad because you can't get no high value man who making over 6 figures. That's why you saying that stupid stuff. And you too damn old. You're almost 40 years old and you still acting like you in your teens.
Which is understandable. I understand. I get it. Trust me, I completely understand. However, it's so many married individuals that are just absolutely miserable.
Okay, touche. You may have a point. And there's a lot of single ass people who are miserable. So what's your point? There are a lot of single people who are miserable and don't have nobody. So what's your point? There can be married people. There are a lot of married people who are miserable in a fucked up marriage, fucked up relationship, particularly fucked up marriage. And there are a lot of unmarried people who are miserable too. So what are you trying to say?
Okay. They're miserable. They're living double, triple, and quadruple lives. And I'm not interested in that. I'm not.
How would you know that? How would you know all that? Where did you get this from? Who told you that? I want you to give me what source did you look this up? What what did you study? What are you studying? What source of information that you got this from to share it? I want to know where you got it so I can look it up.
I love myself. I love the fact that, my vagina is free of STDs.
Ma'am, your vagina is used and abused. You got a high body count, and you're a single mother. You act like you a virgin. You ain't. You got a high body count.
I love the fact that I can go to sleep at night peacefully without wondering what my partner is doing.
Man, you living with a Pookie. A Pookie ass veteran that you obviously have no respect for. And the dude is spineless as fuck. He's weak as hell. He should push you in your place. But he's too scared to do that. And when I say put you in your place, I'm just talking about check you on your BS. He should help you get out your own way. He should like, no, babe, no. If he cared about you, he'd be like, no, you shouldn't. Come on, knock it off. Cut that shit out. No, you don't have to do all that to get a bag on social media. No, I got some things going on. If he had some things going on, no, you don't have to do all that. If he was a real man, I forgot. Y'all don't like it when men show you and tell you what a real man is. You want to push your own narrative. That's why y'all don't like us. Because a real man ain't gonna let you cutting up like this.
These male-centered women up here, baby, trust and believe. Your day gonna come. Your day gonna come because these niggas is gonna disappoint you. And again, I'm not saying
she's a bitter ass old broad. She's a bitter ass geriatric broad, almost 40, ain't got nothing to show for it. Got a kid out of wedlock, been a failure in multiple relationships, and she's bitter.
All men are bad. I'm not saying that all men are dangerous. That's not.
You always say that though. You always say that propaganda, anti-black misandry. You always pushing out misandry, and you wonder why nobody. And then you lie on people. Then you threaten people, and when people call you out, you want to threaten them. You are crazy and a narcissist.
What I'm saying, I'm just simply saying that I would rather bet on myself. I would rather bet on myself than a man. I would rather bet on my education than a.
What education, man? You got what education? You so smart. You just dumb. Like, what are you talking about?
Man, that's all I'm saying. When I first came,
but you got a man living with you, and then you're looking for another dude. Then you shooting your shot out these rappers. I wouldn't be surprised that she's sliding other men's DM, trying to get, especially in North Carolina, the Bulls, Durham and Raleigh, Durham area. And Charlotte. You're trying to hook up with one of these rappers, these athletes, or more so retired athletes. You're trying to make your moves, and you push this nonsense. I feel bad for you younger women, because a lot of you younger women ain't gonna listen to a man, especially a man like me, who's gonna keep it real with you. You rather let these women lead you astray, and then when it doesn't, then when you get what you ask for, and it doesn't pan out the way you fantasize about, then you want the men to help you out. That is your problem. Ma'am, there's no such thing as male-centered. I don't know what you mean by male-centered. Especially in the black community, it's a gonocracy. You a gonocrat hyena. And you say the most ignorant stuff. And then when it's respectfully questioned and challenged, you crash out. You call people names. You threaten people. You lie on people. Ma'am, get it together. You need help. You need to get help. For real.